The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist remains the largest property theft in American history. On the night of March 18, 1990, two men dressed as police officers walked into the museum and walked out with 13 works of art worth over $500 million. Despite decades of investigation, the frames remain empty and the mystery endures. It began just after midnight when the museum's only security guard on duty heard a buzz at the side door. Two men claimed they were responding to a disturbance. The guard, believing their story, broke protocol and let them inside. Once inside, the thieves announced that they were arresting the guard and told him to lie on the floor. They handcuffed him to a pipe in the basement and then did the same to the second guard who arrived for his shift. With the guards incapacitated, the thieves had 81 minutes to move through the museum. They moved quickly, heading straight for the Dutch room where Rembrandt's only seascape, The Storm on the Sea of Galilee, hung alongside his portrait of A Lady and Gentleman in Black. They sliced the paintings from their frames with a knife, causing irreversible damage to the canvases. Next, they moved to the short gallery and took Vermeer's The Concert, one of only 34 known Vermeer paintings in the world. They also took Govert Flink's Landscape with an Obelisk, despite it being less valuable, perhaps to confuse investigators. In the Dutch room they also took a Chinese gu, a bronze ritual vessel, and a Napoleonic finial from a flagpole. The thieves then went upstairs to the East Cloister and took 5 drawings by Edgar Degas, including sketches of ballerinas and horses. They also took a finial from the top of a Napoleon III flagpole. In total, they took 13 pieces, 3 Rembrandts, 1 Vermeer, 1 Flink, 5 Degas drawings, a Chinese bronze, and a French Napoleonic eagle finial. The total value of the stolen art is estimated at over $500 million, making it the biggest property crime in history. The FBI has investigated countless leads, from local mobsters to international art syndicates. Theories have linked the robbery to the Irish Republican Army, the Boston Mafia, and even a group of Connecticut socialites. Despite a $10 million reward, none of the artwork has been recovered. The empty frames still hang in the museum as a stark reminder of the loss. The museum's director at the time, Anne Hawley, said the theft felt like a death in the family. Investigators have noted the thieves' knowledge of the museum layout and their ability to bypass the motion sensors in certain rooms. Some believe the robbery was an inside job, while others think the thieves had prior access to the museum's security plans. The case remains open, and the FBI continues to follow up on tips. Every year on the anniversary, the museum leaves the empty frames in place, inviting the public to remember what was lost and to hope for their return. If you have any information about the whereabouts of these masterpieces, contact the FBI. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist is a stark reminder that even the most secure institutions can be vulnerable, and that the pursuit of beauty can sometimes lead to darkness.